Jack, can you go on the live and see if my mic is like dying?
Are you live?
I am live now. Yes. Hello.
Oh, what a
Welcome. Oh, I need to text my friend that we're going live because he wanted to listen.
sounds fine to me.
All right. Cool. Bet. Hello everybody. Someone want to answer real quick?
Hello.
Hello.
Dalton, you're not allowed to speak yet. We have a special guest today. Many people know him as the commenter on our videos, which I don't think save or on our lives.
They do. They do.
They do. Okay, cool. So he is the commenter on our lives. He is the man, the myth, the legend. Jack's roommate, Dalton. So Dalton, say hi.
Oh man,
Incredible.
Thank you. Oh, I feel so special because of that.
Reply guy, troll of the century. No, didn't ask me to twerk.
No, never.
What the fuck is going? Oh, I remember that. Oh no. All right. Where do we want to start? Where do we want to start?
Yeah.
We're doing the NFC
Best
South.
or worst draft?
Let's start off with. I want to save the Falcons for if May is coming. So let's save the Falcons
May as
to
well
later.
save the Bucks as well, just in case. Who
All right,
knows how
Panthers,
much-
baby. Panthers.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Carolina.
Oh, boy. Okay. Round 1, 6th overall.
mhm.
First offensive tackle off the board out of NC State, Ike Ekwonu.
I don't. I don't know why. I'm waiting for you guys to speak. I don't know how to grade this person. I didn't do my research this time. Somebody please grade.
I feel like I was very kind to him with my grading.
Okay,
That.
go for it.
I gave him a B minus. He had a very up and down first year, but he started every game, and he is a rookie left tackle. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt going forward.
I actually gave him an A minus.
Really?
He had a really rough start to his year against Myles Garrett, which I think is an important distinction to make there. But other than that, like, he struggled from time to time, but he really did put it together after a bit. He, to me, was by far the best of the rookie left tackles, at least like the top 3. And so the A minus is kind of like, you know, maybe if you took a Garrett Wilson type, you'd be happier. But you wanted offensive line and you picked the best option on the board. So it's the right pick, right?
Oh yeah. I definitely think that he did improve with time, and it goes a very long way saying that he started every game and he played almost every snap, I believe. And in your first year, that's pretty decent. And he did not get like embarrassed. He just didn't play very well for most of the year, if you ask me.
I wouldn't even say most of the year. I mean, it's not like he was Trent Williams, but I don't think he was, you know, I think he still played well for more of the year than any of the other left tackles. Plus, he's the kind of guy that when you drafted him, unlike Evan Neal, you didn't expect him to be, you know, plug and play day one, the guy. He was a physical specimen who also happened to already be pretty good.
Hold up. When was this dude? Was this dude taken? Oh, this dude was taken before Andrew Thomas. Okay. He was taken before Andrew Thomas.
Before Evan Neal.
Or that's
But
the
yes.
name. Evan Neal. That's the name.
Yeah. And you could.
I think I'm just docking him a little bit since he was a top 6 pick. And
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like when you're a top 6 pick, you expect a little more. But again, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because left tackle, like notorious for being one of the hardest positions in the league. So
yeah,
to be able to, yes,
Dalton. Continue. Sorry.
I thought you were going to say something. Okay, well, yeah.
All right, no, I'm kidding. All right,
I knocked him some points for just since I felt like as a top 6 pick he should have played a little better, but I still think he can be fine for the Panthers, which I hate.
I'm gonna give him an F.
Good man.
For fucking terrible. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what to. Was he good? Yeah, was he good, guys? I don't. Was he? I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him B. I don't know. I didn't prepare for this.
And
somebody help.
If you want my random, completely unprompted, and definitely not asked for Giants tidbit of the day, well, come early with it. When you mentioned that he was drafted before Evan Neal, Evan Neal would have gone 5th overall had the board fallen differently. The Giants had the same grade on both Ekwonu and Neal, and that's the only reason that they ended up with Thibodeau, is because both those guys were still on the board at their pick at 5. So they were like, okay, we'll just take Kayvon, and then we're still guaranteed to get one of the 2 offensive tackles that we like.
Do they pick at 5 and 7? Or
Yeah.
5 and 8? Yep. 5 and 7? Okay.
5 and 7. So, like, the argument there is when they traded down with the Bears before, and they got what ended up being the 7th overall pick, that pick actually led to the Giants getting Kayvon Thibodeau because they were drafting a tackle regardless.
Got it. Okay.
The more you know.
The more you know. All right, so next pick, quarterback Golden Corral, 3rd round, 94th overall.
Yes.
I feel so bad for him.
Why?
Oh, Miss QB.
Why?
Oh, man. Oh,
Why? Why do you feel bad for him? Sam Darnold is gone. Baker Mayfield is gone. Who is he going to go against? PJ Walker? He's in a great situation.
Try Bryce Young. They just traded up for the 1st overall pick.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, who's in this draft?
We're going to talk about Ritter, who is basically in the same circumstance. But Corral especially was talked about as like a 1st-round guy coming into the draft. He and like Howell and Willis, for different reasons, but in a similar situation, they were all talked about as potential 1st-rounders that fell like forever. Everyone else in that draft is getting a chance to start despite their draft slot. Corral never got a chance to play. I'm pretty sure Jacob Eason took snaps for the Panthers before Corral got a chance to get in game. And now I believe they signed Andy Dalton and are going to be drafting a quarterback 1st overall.
Yes, they are.
All right,
So, like, why the fuck did you draft Corral?
Placeholder, but not really. I have an idea for the Panthers.
Just get rid of them.
Draft Jackson for Matt Corral. Have Matt Corral be your starter. Goated. All right.
Or 3 QB system.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what's funny? The Niners almost ran a 2 QB system earlier in the season.
That would have been you.
We were gonna run a 2 QB system with Jimmy and Trey.
That feels like a bad sign for Trey.
Well, no. I don't think this was last year. I think it was the year before. But yeah, there were talks that Shanahan would do that.
You're just trying to mix him in. I guess that's fair.
Yeah, because as Cato says, he needs snaps.
But I gave Corral a C+ just because as far as on the board at the time, good value. You're getting a guy who people thought was better than a 3rd rounder at the back end of the 3rd round. A lot of people had him better than Ritter, who went 20 picks earlier. He is definitely a safer pick at quarterback than a guy like Malik Willis, who also went earlier. So from that perspective, it was a fine pick. They just, he will literally never take a snap for the team.
I'm going to give him an A.
I'm giving him a D- for going to Ole Miss.
That's valid.
I'm gonna give him an A because I feel bad for him and he deserves better.
Sympathy grade. I give the Panthers an F and Corral an A.
Yep. No, Panthers, go fuck yourself. You guys are a bunch of losers.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, you guys literally suck.
The best part about being a Saints fan is, especially now that the Bucs are crumbling, you really do get to laugh at every other team's complete incompetence.
Yeah, but on the other hand,
sometimes the Saints are incompetent.
Also, Dalton, I just want to ask a question. How the fuck is your team in cap hell every year, yet they're out of it somehow every fucking year?
They're not in cap hell. What are you talking about?
Bro, you've been in cap hell the past, 6 years. No, they've been in cap hell the past 6 years, and they're somehow out of it with a ton of cap from every fucking year.
If I'm correct, the Saints have never been penalized for
well, the Saints have never been over the cap.
Yeah, but they are in the beginning of free agency, and then somehow they're not. Yeah.
Alex, I think you're blowing out your mic a little bit.
Oh. The Saints are always at cap hell before free agency, and then somehow are under it by the season. It makes no sense, man. Get me that GM. Get me that GM
well,
now.
At some point,
Stat.
Is a god.
At some point, they will end up paying it off more than likely.
No.
But
Dalton's denying the inevitable.
Well, now that they have a quarterback again, of course Dalton can deny the inevitable.
He's no Drew Brees.
Before they had a quarterback, I can tell you that from the source, Dalton was in favor of at least partially paying it off, getting closer to normal. You can always reestablish that system and keep cycling, but if your roster is completely empty...
Yeah, but that was before Mickey Loomis became a god.
Mickey Loomis was always a god.
Is that the GM? Is that the fucking GM?
He signs every contract with the intention from the outset of manipulating all of them into oblivion, of moving all of the money around. So it is designed in from before the contract is signed that is the plan moving forward. That they will always look like they're over the cap and then restructure and whatever else, move the money around. Half of it's funny money anyway. You know.
Can I get that GM on my team? Can we take him away, please?
Well,
please.
No.
I need that. I need that for my team.
Trashy of an organization.
Brother, you cannot say that we have more Super Bowls than your entire franchise. Please stop.
One problem is if something doesn't pan out, you no longer have any flexibility. Like, let's say Derek Carr sucks ass for the team.
Mm-hmm.
If he's good, they can manipulate that contract so many ways, keeping him around, probably end up extending him a little bit so that they can still have him on the team while that's spreading that cap hit out. All of that. If he absolutely sucks, if he has like a career-ending injury or something, then you can no longer rework that cap hit, right? If you're just trying to get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be smart about it. And that's part of why the last few years the Saints haven't been, that good while still trying to keep that system going. But all it takes is hitting on like 2 consecutive draft classes and they're right back in business.
Interesting.
It's just the Saints way.
Yeah, is that what's his name again? The GM?
Mickey Loomis.
Is Mickey Loomis's GM ways the same as James Harden's patented step back?
No, because James Harden sucks now.
Yeah.
He's not actually that bad though. I'm pretty sure he's still averaging like 20 a game.
Bad. Like he had that like 1 or 2 years then.
Is he not averaging like 20 a game? I swear he's averaging like...
He's moved around quite a bit.
To be fair, I'm not sure how impressive 20 a game is in today's NBA when your name is James Harden.
He's averaging 21.4. That's like, I know he's like a little like overweight a bit still, but like...
Isn't he making like, isn't he making bank?
It's good, but it's not James Harden numbers.
I don't. You can say that, but bro hasn't been James Harden since he put on weight to get traded.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's making a James Harden salary, but not putting up James Harden numbers. He's putting up good numbers, but not the salary he's making.
I don't have it. 33 mil a year.
Yeah.
That is close to Stephen Curry numbers.
Anyway.
No. Yes.
Panthers in the 4th round picked Brandon Smith out of Penn State.
Yep.
Alex, I want to hear your grade here first.
All right, let me go to Pro Football real quick.
He played mostly on special teams.
Oh, F. No, I'm kidding. Hold on, let me look him up. Brandon.
My note genuinely just says who?
Yeah. I'm looking him up. Don't worry.
I gave him a D.
I'm looking him up. Hold up.
I gave him a C, but it would be a D were he taken in the 3rd. The 4th, like day 3, is where I start being much nicer on the grades. Where like, if you're rostered, you're locked into like at least a C, unless you're a spectacular failure of a pick. Like if you're a 4th round receiver and you play like 2 snaps, that's worse than a C. But if you're a 4th round defender and you play mostly special teams in your rookie year,
so
okay, it's not good, but
honestly, I did this like a week ago. I don't exactly remember why I gave him a D, because I was very nice to everyone. I was a lot nicer to everyone else. I'm pretty
because
sure
it's a fucking shithole. Dude played almost.
State.
Bro,
yeah, honestly,
bro played almost 4 times as many snaps on special teams that he did on defense. F. Special teams merchant. All right, next pick.
Special teams still
okay.
Bro,
hold on. Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
So, new Seahawk ex-Giant Julian Love played every single Giant special team snap this year. He just also played every defensive snap.
Yeah, there's a lot more defensive snaps than special team snaps.
Yeah, but playing special teams
1,000
alone doesn't.
Yeah, special teams is still a good contribution.
1,006 defensive snaps to 220 special team snaps. And by the way, Jack, he only played 95 and 50, so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think he was on the kickoff team.
Still better. He's also what team is he? He's on the. Y'all let him go?
I lost him for a second.
I did too.
Y'all let him go?
Alex, you cut out
Hello?
for us.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Now I can.
Y'all let him go?
He went to the Seahawks.
He signed there or traded?
Yeah. No, he was a free agent.
What a bitch!
The Giants offered him more money during the season in an extension than he ended up getting from Seattle in free agency.
So he Dennis Schroeder'd it.
Yeah.
What a bitch. All right. Dion 6th round.
He's a good guy.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
No, he's done on the He's on the Seahawks now. Hey, I'm a Niner fan. He's on the Seahawks.
He's still a good dude. He was the one that went on, I think it was ESPN, and shat on Nick Sirianni. Only for every Eagles fan every Eagles player to go, you're not wrong, but we're still a really good team. Because it was something along the lines he has such an easy job, he doesn't actually have to coach. Look at the players they got.
Well, them players now, motherfucker.
And,
all right, sorry.
And all the Eagles players are responding yeah, and it's a players' league. So what? Telling him he was right without outwardly saying he was right, and it was really funny.
Nick Sirianni is a shit coach.
Sirianni's along for the ride. And then, of course, it was in the Super Bowl, right, where there was that clip of Jalen Hurts shushing Sirianni.
Yeah.
Is that really a clip? Wait.
Yep, yeah, Jalen Hurts pretty much had to take the role of head coach and keep his guy in check.
Yeah, Julian Love's a good dude. I will miss him. My only point in saying that, though, is you can play special teams. And as a rookie, especially a late round rookie, playing special teams, in my opinion, doesn't affect what I think of you as a defensive player. If you only played special teams, that's different.
Even then, honestly, a good player on special teams can make differences. Like
Yeah,
JT Gray for the
like
Saints, he just got paid 3 years, 3 mil a year, pretty much because he's a special teams ace.
you know who also makes an impact on the game on special teams? Where's this motherfucker? Give me a second.
Robbie Gould.
George Odom. And also Robbie Gold. I want Robbie Gold to come back. Did he get signed yet? I'm gonna be pissed if he did.
I don't think so.
Come back.
All right.
Come back, please. All right.
On to the 6th round.
Late round picks who play on special teams. I'm very nice to them.
I don't give them like a grade based on their special teams play, but I don't dock them at all for playing more on special teams than on defense. Just because I am not in a position to tell someone how good someone is on special teams, unless they're like very well regarded, which few rookies are.
Interesting. Next,
There's a guy on the Bucks later that actually like plays gunner pretty well. That
McCollum?
pretty good grade. Yeah.
Raheem
he
Mostert
has
played
4.3
gunner.
speed.
Yeah.
You guys know who Raheem Mostert is? He played gunner for the Niners.
Wow, no way.
Yeah, before he was a good running back for us. Amari Barno,
Yeah.
Amari Brown. Fuck.
Barno.
Amari Barno. Damn it. No, I said Amari Barno, 6th round, 189 overall. He's a D end.
Okay. This guy.
I'm going to give him.
He had like 10 tackles, but 2 of them were sacks.
Yeah. And somehow he had more tackles than fucking Brandon Smith. So, B.
Yeah, I gave him a B minus. He also played quite a bit on special teams.
I gave him a B minus. He was somehow productive, but he barely played at all. So, like, whatever.
Yeah, because it's Japan. They suck.
True.
All right, next player.
Oh man, this name will throw you for a loop, man.
I was just gonna say, that's part of why it's so hard to grade a team like the Panthers. Or it was also true with some other teams previously, where like sometimes I like the player, but the team just horribly misuses them, or like doesn't use them.
That's not the Panthers play.
I don't know how to grade that pick, because like the player themselves might be good, so it could be a good pick. But if he doesn't play, then you can't say that the team spent the pick well. You know what I mean?
You know what, Jack?
Matt Rule really just set them back like 2 years in their rebuild.
I still can't believe that the Giants coaching search they were completely in on Matt Rule, and then Matt Rule took the Panthers job, and their backup was Joe Judge, and somehow they got the better of those two. But why was it ever down to those two?
I don't know. Jack, I do have something to say.
That's those are some options.
Jack, just to pick back off what you said about, misusing the players. Kyle Shanahan, this one's for you, buddy. Can you hear me? Am I like...
Yeah, I can hear you.
Kyle Shanahan, you bitch. Use Danny Gray. Use him.
That was a Danny Gray
statement. Use him now. You drafted him, and he's fast. Fucking use him. Anyway,
all right.
On to the second 6th round pick. Cade Mays. I don't know what to grade him. He's a 6th rounder, C+. Nope, sorry, C. I lied. Played 51 snaps, allowed 1 sack.
I gave him a C. He wasn't the worst player ever, but he also only played 50 snaps. So
yeah, he barely played. I gave him a C+. Who's
next? Kalen
Barnes. but in real life, that was beautiful.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
I just went, wow.
Oh no!
The thing is, we have like
Jack?
an air vent that connects the rooms, and so I can hear him perfectly. It's beautiful.
Jack?
Yeah.
Do we have an F? Yes. Quarterback Kalen Barnes, 7th rounder. F.
Go! Now for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, and he actually, I believe, was on their roster.
Yeah, he
They
actually.
like,
Yeah, he said. Yeah, they did sign him.
But yeah, F. My notes say LOL cut. They didn't even sign him back on the practice squad.
Nope.
So I just have a funny story. So on August 17th, 2021, the pick that was used to draft Kalen was traded by the Dolphins. What?
I couldn't tell if it was my volume going up or if you were loud again.
Oh no.
I think you're good now.
Okay. On August 17th, 2021, the pick that was used to draft Kalen was traded by the Dolphins as a 2022 7th rounder, 242 overall, to the Panthers for Greg Little. Right? The Panthers then drafted this dude on August 30th. Or sorry, no. Sorry, I lied. They drafted him, waived him on August 30th. Then the Dolphins, who traded the pick originally to the Panthers, signed him. And then he was signed to the Vikings' actual squad. So.
Yes.
Fact for you.
Mhm.
F.
Overall, F. Fuck them. What do we want to do next? Well, what's your overall grades for the
C+.
DT for David.
I'm gonna give him a C minus. Yep.
DT for David Tepper. My hero, my king.
Who is that?
The Panthers owner.
Yeah, in reality, a C+.
He's in the Is this? He. Who the fuck is this dude?
He has a business school named after him.
Hey Jack, guess where he was born?
Mm-hmm.
Guess where?
Continue.
Pennsylvania.
My guy froze.
No, I didn't freeze. I was just waiting for you. I wanted to say where he's from.
Yeah, he has a business school named after him. I was telling you.
In Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God, the Tepper School of Business!
Yes.
I'm not going to that school. I'm telling you that much.
It's amazing what loads of money can.
That's facts. Where are we going? Again, we want to say Falcons to last. Do we want to do Saints or Bucks?
I say Bucks.
Okay.
All right, Bucks.
Mostly because they had terrible.
I don't know who any of these people are other than Rachaad White. And I only know who Rachaad White is because I kept pulling his Madden card, 86 overall Super Bowl,
so
whatever
you hate
card,
Rachaad White.
Playoff. Yeah, he's ass. He's dog shit. F.
33rd overall, basically a first rounder, Logan Hall out of Houston. My brother, no, not at all.
Nope.
I gave this pick a D. I was real close to giving it an F, but I didn't because I felt nice.
I was kind enough to give it a C+.
He was cheeks this year.
Interesting. F. Dog shit player. Absolute ass cheeks. Cut this motherfucker. F.
Yeah,
Next
he rotated in every once in a while, so
Cool.
Dude,
I was nice enough. But
I don't
for
even
an
think
early second round pick, I absolutely understand the worst.
not even the greatest defensive coordinator of all time could save that motherfucker. Round 2, pick 57. Luke.
Dennis Allen couldn't save it.
No. Nor can any sort of steroid. Round 2.
Go on.
Round
Say the last
2.
name.
Luke Godecki. Did I say it right?
I don't know.
What the fuck, man? Fuck it, Luke Godecki, baby. He's a guard? Is that what he's... F, dog shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know who any of these people are.
I had it as a... I had this one as a C with a little pun in there. We'll see.
That was ass cheeks.
Jack,
that was odd.
Right now.
That was ass. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know. He was picked as a project, and because of that, he like really didn't play.
Yeah, he also had to move out to tackle for a little while because the Bucks suck.
Yeah, that is very true. And he played like ass when he played, but tough situation. He wasn't picked to be good this year.
No. And he did play better once he was shifted to guard. So yeah, I gave him a C.
F, dude is shit. I don't know who this dude is. Why is your last name Gadecki? Why is your first name Luke? Why? Like, no. F.
Oh, you're right, Luke. That
Luke. Like, Luke, the only Luke that should be named Luke is fucking Luke Skywalker, and that is it.
I was so afraid you were gonna say another Luke.
I don't know what other Lukes do I know in movies.
Well, if we're talking about the NFC South, there's Luke Kuechly.
Dude's not even playing anymore. Fuck that dude. He shouldn't. I mean, I get why he retired, but like, I really do like Luke Kuechly. He's a great linebacker. He's not better than Patrick Willis, I can tell you that much, but great linebacker. Shut up. Shut up, Jack. He's not better. Let me hold on to this. Patrick Willis would have been one of the greatest middle linebackers of all time if he didn't fucking retire early. Fuck you, Patrick Willis. You are still my favorite linebacker, but fuck you. You shouldn't have retired. You left us fucking dead. Dude, he was on a Ray Lewis pace. What the fuck do you mean? Bro, what do you mean? Jack, I will fight you. I will literally fucking fight you. Round 3, pick 91.
The same 3 sounds for like 2 minutes, and look what it's accomplished.
Round 3, pick 91, Rashad White. F. Who the fuck is this dude?
Whoa. Let's calm down.
Irrelevant. That's who he is.
I gave him a B because he was a good player behind a bad O-line. And he did play better in the latter half of the year once the Bucks finally figured out that they should use him.
I gave him a C because you make solid points, but he's a running back. And we had some ridiculously good running back picks this year, including 1-2 rounds later. And we had some just okay ones. And in this case, if it's a just okay one, I think you can find those later than the 3rd round. But he was pretty okay.
Well,
I'm gonna be kind to the Bucks for the
fuck the Bucks. Fuck the Bucks.
And
fuck the Bucks.
Say that I actually think Rashad White is pretty good.
Fuck the Bucks.
The Bucks suck ass, so they didn't use him properly.
Well, no, Brady sucked ass.
I have a pretty high bar for like good for a running back.
Yeah, you fucking Saquon. Of course you do.
Oh. No, I actually.
You know what greatness looks like at running back. You have Saquon Barkley.
That Saquon is just like above average.
Hey, rookie year Saquon was like very good. So quiet.
Rookie year Saquon is an entirely
his first 2 years he was genuinely like elite. After
he was elite for the first half of the season.
Injuries, he's now just above average. This season, no.
Yeah, you literally said he fell.
That's why they should pay him $15 million.
He had great volume. He did not do much better than an average running back would in the situations that he was put in.
He had 4.4 yards per carry.
Okay. Giants' offense was really well designed this year. And the Giants were one of many teams taking advantage of a lot of teams, especially early in the year. You know how that was like a whole thing where there were a bunch of teams that were running more than they were passing?
Yeah.
Like the Bears and the Falcons and the Giants were all teams that had like so much success running the ball early because teams' defensive styles had changed so heavily to like soft zones, preventing the deep play, preventing the like Mahomeses of the world and the Josh Allens from just hitting 70-yard bombs every couple drives. And that opened up their run game a lot. Ended up adjusting back the other way over the season, but A lot of people had a lot of success early.
Pretty much Ty, if you look at this, you can pretty much see the complete connection between the Jets' success and their downfall throughout the year. Between when defensive coordinators did not stop the run and when they started to.
No way. Who knew that having the worst quarterback in professional football of the last 4 years wasn't a good way to have a passing offense?
Wait, what are we talking? Sorry, I zoned the fuck out. Who is this we're talking about?
Jets, Zach Wilson was my comment there.
Jets, Zach Wilson.
The Jets pretty much only ran the ball for the first 7 weeks and did really good. And
hold on. Don't disrespect Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
World through 2 games.
Yeah. Don't disrespect Pizza Hut spokesperson and Super Bowl champion, champion and MVP and Super Bowl MVP. Don't fucking knock off Joe Flacco because he'll prove you guys wrong again. Mark my fucking word. Joe Flacco is the GOAT.
I don't think he ever proved me wrong in a Super Bowl, but
yeah, I get it because you and all the fucking people at the party were all rooting for the Seahawks, and I was the only Niners fan.
You.
What?
That one, the Niners Ravens was just you. That was Seahawks Broncos the other time. That one we did kind of bully you for. To be fair, that was a rare blowout.
Yeah, and that was one of the greatest offenses of all time versus
Well, the Broncos were the greatest offense. Don't forget.
How the fuck does that happen, bro? Peyton Manning, how do you shit the bed? How do you shit the bed that bad? You were ass cheeks. Peyton Manning, your MVP worth fucking nothing. You fucking suck. Alright, anyway. Round 4, 106, tight end Cade Otton.
Sorry ass receiver.
Bro, don't get please no. Please no. I don't want to relive it. Richard Sherman, I love you though.
Alright.
Round 4, 106. Cade Otton? Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
Second Cade of the day.
Who is he? F.
A tight end.
Fantasy legend.
No, the dude's ass. No, fantasy legend how? The dude's ass.
I gave him a C because he did okay. And he was a 4th.
Yeah, he was a 4th rounder. I gave him a B partially because he was a 4th rounder, partially because he went to UW, but also because he didn't play a ton early. So he had a real nice half season of production, and that's pretty all right. I only gave him a B. I gave him a B because he was taken in the 4th round, so that bumps it up. Only a B because there were better 4th round tight ends.
Oh yeah. In fact, the Bucks later got another tight end that contributed just about as much.
Keeft only had 2 catches.
Yeah, more so on block.
All right, well, we're going to get to him. So, punter, round 4, 133, Jake.
A+ for a punter.
Commodore F. Dude, straight cheeks.
Jake Camardo, the world's most athletic punter.
Who is this?
I gave them a B- because he's actually a quite good punter, but he's a punter.
See, I would agree,
this dude?
Except for the fact that this was a generational punter class. I don't know if he was even top 4 in rookie punters. Or top 3, I mean.
The dude's from Georgia, automatic fucking F. He played for Bama?
Oh my god. Oh jeez. F.
Wait, why does he have a Bama jersey on? Wait, whoa. He committed to Georgia, but why is he wearing a Bama jersey? Why was he wearing a Bama jersey?
Georgia, okay, F+.
Is that a Georgia jersey?
Yeah,
that looks like a fucking Bama jersey. That is who's number 2 on Bama? Who's number 2 on Bama?
Okay.
No. I need to know who this is.
First of all, Camardo's first name is Jack, so
it's Jake.
Bonus points. No, it's Jack Jacob Camarda. He goes by Jake.
I see.
Um,
Was it Jalen
at least
Hurts?
according to Wikipedia.
Okay, I gotta completely change my grade now that I know he actually went to Georgia. Sorry.
You didn't know that? Damn.
No,
Okay.
Well, the one thing that's notable about him is he decided to actually like show up to the combine. I think he ran a 4.56. I don't know how he did on the other drills, but he was kind of notorious around combine time for being like, "Oh my god, that's a punter." Yeah, he ran a 4.56 40. Let's see. Combine and prospect profile. Oh, he only ran the 40. He didn't jump or bench. Tough.
Jag, is this not a Bama jersey? Oh, I'm sending it in the chat. Is this not a Bama jersey? That's not.
Probably not. Might be his high school.
Yeah, I mean,
It says SEC.
Oh, then it's a Georgia jersey.
But it's Bama's colors,
Bama
though.
fan growing up, I don't know.
He's in a locker room with another Bama jersey. Who is this dude?
Could have been being recruited. Looks young.
That's something that's something they typically do.
I'm fixated on this Bama jersey. Who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah, it looks like him, but I would.
We're gonna find out. Alex just pulled up a photo of a completely random dude. This is
Stonehouse. So Stonehouse is better than
Love
Camarda.
Love Stonehouse.
Jordan
Stonehouse
Stout
pizza
is probably better than Camarda. I would say he's better. And we have no idea what other third punter may or may not have been better than Camarda.
The most important thing is none of them went to Georgia.
Yes. Except Stout did go to Penn State, so he doesn't count.
That's not as bad as Georgia. I'll let him have.
But I don't love taking a punter top 150, and I especially don't love it if he's not actually the best punter in the class. I also wonder what the hell the Buccaneers are doing drafting special teamers, like, ever.
The Bucks
I give it a D.
Do shit like this, and it annoys me so
Somehow
much.
they always, like, bust.
Draft another kicker in the second, please. That would be so amazing.
That's why he was offered by Bama.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay.
Why the fuck would Bama want this bum? All right. Anyway.
On to the fifth.
Okay.
On to the fifth round. Zion McCollum. Dalton, take the reins.
I gave him a B-. He played mostly as gunner. Like, for the production of a fifth round draft pick, he put up pretty. He was a body. He put up good numbers for what you expect out of a fifth round pick. B-.
Yeah, I actually gave him a B. Same kind of reasons, except add in that he ran like a 4.4 or 4.33. He's, I think, 6'2". Like, he is ideal corner size wise, and he's from Sam Houston. So, like, I don't know. It struck me as a project pick that, like, you're happy for a fifth rounder with what he gave you this season, and by his frame and all of that, he has potential left there.
Oh yeah, and he actually played more snaps on defense than special teams, even though he was mostly known for his special teams. So I mean, he can definitely keep improving.
He wasn't great on defense, but he was certainly not awful.
Oh yeah, no, he was definitely no liability. And for a rookie corner, that's pretty decent.
And Alex gives him an F because who the fuck is this guy?
Well, at least I'm going to give him a C because at least he played more defensive snaps than special team snaps.
And is he growing soft?
No.
Oh my god.
But he played more defensive snaps than not special team snaps, so I give him props for that. Right. He's not a total bum.
Round 6.
F! Dude, is he relevant as fuck? Dog shit.
O'Keefe. Tell me about him.
Gave him a C+. He didn't catch for shit, but he did block. And blocking tight ends, I like.
I gave him a C with the note he exists, supposedly. I think here, fine value to go for a blocking tight end. With the way the Bucs roster was set up this past year, kind of hard to like the pick, especially for a second tight end in the same class. But I believe they're moving forward with these two guys as like kind of their guys, right?
Yeah, young duo, so understandable.
So I'm gonna give the
upside.
student. I'm gonna give the student F because he played more special team snaps than offensive snaps.
Oh my god.
But
Because you've
But-
never heard of him.
but I'm gonna bump that up to a D plus because he did catch 7 balls for 80 yards.
Okay.
It had 31
Now
rack.
on to the only LSU player we'll talk about today.
A plus.
Andre Anthony.
That is not the dude. How do you spell it? Andre?
Dalton, talk to me about him before I eviscerate him.
So at LSU, he was quite the dude. Okay, yeah, I can't. He was.
Hey, look, he's a New Orleans kid.
He is.
Stayed around for school. Went to the Bucs and got cut. F.
Was given a shot. He
F.
did not make that shot.
Bro, he's 26 years old. This dude was in college for like 20 years. Bro, this dude is cheeks.
Hey. Let's calm down now. Let's not
Dude,
get
dude,
that far.
he's a rookie and he's 26.
Yeah, he's in his prime years.
How old do you think
He's
Hendon Hooker is?
cheeks. 24.
How old do you think Kenny Pickett is?
I'm looking it up.
Wait till he hears about Brandon Whedon.
Oh no. Kenny Pickett's 24.
Shoot,
That's
wasn't
not
Hayden
26
Hurst on the
though.
inside?
It's still.
What?
Wait a minute! How are you 24 and you just got to the NFL? You're a bum!
But you want to look at
Okay.
how old Stetson Bennett is.
A lot of okay.
Stetson
A lot of
Bennett's
guys
a
make
bum.
it at 23, 24. The thing with Hooker is he's. I thought he was 25, but I guess he's turning 25 soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's turning 25.
But still, he's not even drafted yet.
Hold up. I looked at Brandon Whedon on Pro Football. It says Brandon Whedon has not been elected into the Hall of Fame. That's a shame. Dude's a Hall of Fame talent.
How old is he when he was drafted again?
I don't fucking know. He was 29! How are you 29? You just get You're a bum! You're a bum!
There's this fun thing in college where a quarterback over the age of 23 is a cheat code. Like, you will automatically be good if your quarterback is old as fuck for a college student.
Because, I mean, honestly, like, they probably know the playbook better than literally
They
anyone
better not be
else on the
fucking
field,
with
maybe
college
even some
chicks, because
coaches.
those chicks are like 19 years old and shit. That's a bit close. If you're 29, no.
Brandon
Brock
Whedon
24.
probably had a wife and kids.
Players, so rules
Bro.
don't apply to them.
But no, Andre Anthony got an F because he got cut.
When was
I gave
Brandon
the
Whedon
class
drafted?
overall a C minus.
They got a B for Bye Bye Brady.
Oh my fucking god,
Nice.
Brandon Whedon had a wife since 2009. You were right. There's no fucking way.
Anyway. I think
Oh my
also the
god!
Saints-
He had a wife in college!
Yeah. Dude,
That-
wait till he hears about what happens at BYU or any
Who?
Christian school.
Oh,
Ring by spring.
Zach Wilson has a wife?
I don't know about Zach Wilson, but just in general, like, I mean,
Fred
you know,
Warner.
No, Zach
a
Wilson.
lot of Christian stuff, you know, like no sex before marriage, all of that. Like, it is a
So-
genuine thing at Christian colleges, BYU as a Mormon school included,
Seriously.
where like ring by spring is a genuine thing. Like, people will like get engaged and married in their first year of being there. Like, two people they meet there.
Fred
Because,
Warner.
you know, you can't do stuff until you get married.
Fred
Question:
Warner.
have you ever heard of soaking?
No, we're not doing this.
Oh, no.
We're not doing this. No.
I don't know what that means.
No, stop. No. This is a later conversation. This is not a live stream internet conversation.
Dude, don't get us banned. I swear to God, I will
Right
kill
now,
you.
this is a Saints conversation, and we're talking about Chris Olave at 11th overall. I give him a pick at 8 because he's really good.
Wait. We're not. Wait, hold up.
Oh, we're going to Chris
Hold up!
Olave. Soaking is the right word.
Shut up! Fred Warner went to Fuck!
Yeah,
Fred
so did
Warner
Jamal
went to
Williams.
and he's not married yet. Good on you, Fred. Good on you.
If you're a football player, you don't necessarily have to follow the same rules. Although Jamal Williams did get kicked off the team for not being a good enough Christian.
Who?
I forget the specifics, but I'm pretty sure part of it was literally just having sex before marriage.
Oh yeah,
Jamal Williams.
Jamal,
like
the swag Kage of the 5th division. That dude.
Yes.
I like that dude. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, the guy who's like an actual weeb but plays football.
I love that man.
It's beautiful.
I
love
he
him.
needs to get into the Hall of Fame.
I'm so happy he's part of the Saints now.
He's part of the Saints. Fuck. I no longer like him anymore. No, I'm kidding.
What was with that reaction?
I'm kidding.
What was that?
I'm kidding.
Would you like to explain yourself?
All right, Chris Olave, A+.
Son of a bitch.
A+ for Chris Olave. He's a good receiver.
A+.
Was he? He wasn't.
Yeah.
Was he? He wasn't
Yeah.
rookie of the year,
Jamal
right?
Williams. Hold on. Jamal Williams was, in fact, kicked out of school for a full season for having sex.
At BYU.
Yes. I wanted to confirm it before I said it as truth instead of just an I think, but yes.
Oh no, I could have confirmed it. I knew. Yeah.
That's kind of lit, though. That
He's also suspended for drinking. But yeah, he's not Mormon.
You can't drink at BYU?
No, of course not. They're Mormons.
Yeah.
They won't even touch
You're
coffee.
right.
You know, there's like a thing in Utah where they have I forget what they call it, but you put a bunch of shit in soda, and that's like their
Jungle
drinky drinks.
Juice?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Taysom
Mentos?
Hill didn't enter the league until he was 28 because
Who?
he got injured for a couple years, and then he also had to do his what was it? He had to take 2 years to do his missions. Yeah, his missions.
Who is this?
That he was required to do for the school.
Taysom Hill.
Right.
The Swiss Army knife guy for the Saints.
Yeah. So wait, what is he Mormon? What?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you cannot leave your
he is
town
fully
until
Mormon.
you do missions.
Well, in his case, school, right?
Was it
Yeah.
school? Wait, so you're not allowed to leave school unless
No, it's being Mormon that a lot of people
No, it's
go on
because he
missions.
was committed to the faith.
Yeah,
And so he decided to go through with it.
it's not that part is mandatory. That signing the quote
that is
unquote
mandatory.
honor code and living by Mormon values, that's part of attending BYU. Doing a mission, that is your individual faith.
got it. Note to self: don't go to BYU.
Also, don't go to Liberty.
Is
Not
that another
Liberty
school?
because they.
Putting it out there.
Is that another school?
They're not Mormon, but they are super hardcore Christian.
Hugh Freeze is a stand-up human being.
Oh, that too.
He should be given a second chance.
Who are we talking? Hugh Freeze?
Hugh Freeze is a former Ole Miss head coach who, I believe, among other things, was fired for soliciting a prostitute, I believe, on a school phone.
Pretty much just a shitty person.
That's how he got found. In part of a larger investigation for paying players, but
Hold up, wait. He's the head coach at Auburn.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got hired at Auburn. Yeah, no.
he was the Liberty head coach as a stepping stone back into football after he got kicked out of Ole Miss. And Auburn decided, let's hire this guy. I believe someone in the SEC also hired that Texas basketball coach
Yep, Ole Miss.
That has his own problems. Yeah. Anyway.
Those schools I hate with a passion.
Crazy.
Oh no.
Go Tigers. Auburn Tigers.
I will.
But
LSU win that role.
But
Chris Olave, wide receiver, Ohio State.
A plus. I don't.
A plus. He should have won Rookie of the Year.
No, we shouldn't have.
I'll bump it to an A plus. Garrett Wilson was better. But
thank you.
Olave played 2 less games though.
You know who's actually better than both of them? Brock Purdy! All right, sorry.
No.
I
don't know if those 2 games actually bridge that gap, but to be fair, Garrett Wilson was like very ridiculously good this year. And Olave was the fact that Olave can even be in the conversation is only a good sign for the Saints.
So
I'm super happy about where the wide receivers are at with the team.
I have a question. Why do the Saints like drafting Ohio State, Nebraska, and Southern California players?
They just have good connections with the school, and it's just one of their fallback schools where if you're not entirely sure on a guy, chances are you can go to Ohio State and pick someone from there, and it'll hit.
Well, also in a lot of cases, it's friendships with the coaching staffs.
Yeah.
Like people there that'll give you an actual honest opinion and that you trust to be honest instead of just marketing their guy.
Got it.
But for the Saints case, I think a lot of it's just Ohio State has a lot of really good players go there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
they are one of the top schools like every year.
Fit the Saints mold for what they want. Like lengthy guys.
It's not like Thomas or Lattimore were picked for where they went to school.
Well, Thomas was good for a bit and
got hurt.
Yeah.
And now he's going to win MVP this year.
No. He's gonna break his ACL again, and it's gonna
I am
be
shocked he re-signed and actually took a pay cut and stayed with the team.
Took a pay cut, and pretty much the entire contract is incentive based.
It seemed like that relationship went so far downhill. I was just surprised. Because from the outside looking in, it seemed like he was trying to force his way out for a bit there, and then obviously he got hurt, which doesn't help.
I still think that was mostly just media malarkey, because even afterwards, he still showed desires to play for the Saints.
Well, there's also an attempt to get leverage for money and all that.
Oh yeah,
it's baked in there. You know, so many players request trades that don't actually want them. I mean, even Eckler right now.
He just wants a pay raise.
And
which, by the way, you're making. How much is he making? What's his name?
He was like a late round running back, so
he's making 10 plus mil. He's making 6.25. So he's the 10th highest paid running back, and he should be paid more like top 10. But whatever.
I'd give him 10 mil. Like Austin Eckler.
He signed a 4-year, $24.5 million. That is on him for signing a shitty contract.
It wasn't a shitty contract at the time. He just then turned into one of the best running backs in football.
Yeah.
Instead of being a backup to other guys and a rotational guy.
I mean, when he signed that contract, he wasn't the Austin Eckler we know now.
Exactly. And especially a running back at a short-lived position, you are well within your right to refuse to, further endanger yourself until you feel you're paid adequately for it.
Is he an odd man out?
Daily reminder that Le'Veon Bell did nothing wrong.
What? Oh, because he left you?
Well, he held out. And there's a lot of ill will towards him for it, and he ended up not getting a huge contract with the Jets, but still getting money. But the reality is, especially when you play running back,
I swear that was a huge contract.
Your health and future. Yeah, it was, but I think he thought he would get more than that.
I mean, as time has shown, if you're running back on a second contract,
that's a relatively recent development.
Yeah, I still think it was really that Le'Veon Bell signing that started the kind of movement towards a
Le'Veon
running
was in
back
the league
is
for a
not
while, though.
as important.
Well, not
Le'Veon
with
was
the
in the
Jets.
league since 2013, though, so he already had a.
No, that holdout was before his first extension. He just then bounced around
Holy
for a while
shit, you're
on minimum
right.
deals.
Ooh, we still talking about
Why do
Le'Veon
I
Bell?
feel like?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like he's been playing for 10 years. He only played for 8.
Well, he
yeah,
bounced around
7.
trying to win a ring on minimum backup deals for a bit.
Yeah, and he got close once. He played for the Chiefs, didn't
He played for the Chiefs and the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Did he end up getting one with the Bucks, or did he have his timing wrong?
I think he won one with the Bucks. 2021? No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, no, he never won one, did
Dude,
he?
his timing was off by 1 year both times.
Yeah, he was so close.
He signed with the Chiefs the year after they won it, and he signed with the Bucks the year after they won it. Because he was on the New York Jets in 2019. If he was with the Chiefs, if he signed with the Chiefs in 2019, he would have won the Super Bowl.
Anyway, onwards.
Yep.
All right,
Trevor Penning.
Who the fuck is this dude? Somebody fill me in, please.
He got injured.
Yeah.
See.
He only played 6 games, but in the games he did play, he played very well.
Yeah, I actually.
So
this might surprise you, Dalton, but I gave this one a B-.
I gave it a B+. So.
Well, you know how much I hated him pre-draft.
Yeah.
And the only reason for the B- was I didn't want to give him much higher than that. Even though injuries are obviously not his fault, but it's just such a small sample that it's hard to definitively say he's better than a Tyler Smith.
But he's better than Tyler Smith, sorry.
I don't know about that one. Tyler Smith is actually very good for the Cowboys.
I don't follow linemen.
But and even with that, I would have given him a B or a B+ because he looked really good when he played. Way better than I expected him to.
Oh yeah, I was surprised. I thought he was gonna have it pretty rough since he was coming off an injury, but no, when he came in, he tore it up.
The Saints, though, they lose some points for how they got him, and I'm leaving it at that.
Hey, I am perfectly fine with how they got him.
Well, just the circumstances of how they handled the first round in general, which I'm baking into the Trevor Penning discussion because I didn't want to ding Olave for it.
I am
what
they made a certain trade that led to them not picking in the top 10 this year.
What?
Yeah, they traded their first round pick this year to the Eagles, so that
the Colts first round pick last year, right?
Yes, yeah, so that they could pick
Penny. My fucking god!
So that's why the Eagles have a top 10 pick right now.
Fucking idiot! For a fucking tackle? For a tackle!
Yes, one of the second most important position on offense and possibly on the entire football team. Yes.
Alex, your team employs Trent Williams. I don't think you can say for a tackle.
We
didn't draft him though.
We just in the league for 5 years.
We didn't draft him though. We traded for him. We traded for him. We didn't draft him.
You also like Andrew Thomas, who was taken 4th overall.
Yeah, but you don't have to trade up for that pick. Did you not?
Yeah,
no.
But we got a first rounder for
exactly.
It was a first rounder for a first rounder.
Yeah, motherfucker, you gave it to the fucking Eagles. The Eagles.
That trade looks a lot.
Eagles.
To be fair, that trade looks a lot better if the Saints were better this year. It was a bet on themselves where they lost, and that's okay. They're still fine with what they got.
And by the way,
we absolutely take a franchise left tackle.
By the way, we got Trent Williams for a 5th and a 3rd. So.
Yeah, because he was forcing his way out of Washington because Washington's a horrible organization.
Yeah, fuck you, Washington. Thank you for Trent Williams.
He's worth more than that. Those doctors just almost cost him his life.
Oh, I know. Fuck the didn't what doctors? The Dolphins doctors. You're fucking shit, mate.
They are also.
Yeah. Although I don't think that's with as much malicious intent as seemed to be going on with the Trent Williams stuff.
Hold up, there was a malicious intent?
They did him dirty.
They did not care for his health, to say the least.
Yeah.
Fuck the Commanders, bro. Sell the team!
Hopefully happening. There seems to be movement on that front. But Alontae Taylor in the second round, cornerback out of Tennessee.
Let's go.
Ooh! No clue who this dude is.
He started for a couple of games when we needed him. He was actually kind of decent. I give him an A.
I gave him a B. Not incredible, but he was solid and has a bright future, hopefully. Because corner is one of those positions that it takes a while.
F.
Yep.
Dude's ass cheeks.
Played outside corner earlier than he was expected to. And
he was your number one.
Kind of good, honestly.
He was your number one. Where was Marshall?
When Lattimore got injured, pretty much, yeah.
He got injured.
Lattimore got injured some of the year, yeah. And so he had... Actually, no. Multiple Saints corners got injured throughout the year. And so he was going to start off as like the fourth corner and just come in like every once in a while to kind of just ease him in. But then like multiple Saints corners got injured between Roby, Lattimore, Williams. So he had to come in way earlier.
That sounded like the Niners corners this season. Damn. Alrighty.
It's a very similar situation to Womack. All right, round 5, all the way down here.
I want to say his name. Shut up. DeMarco Jackson. I just like DeMarco. That's a cool like DeMarco, baby. Sorry, A just for his name. A just for his name.
He ended up on IR before the year started.
Yeah.
All right, fuck that. A. I like his name.
No grade. Heard all year.
Don't give a shit.
All right, round 6, Jordan Jackson out of Air Force.
Okay, all right.
Their players get drafted?
He went to the practice.
They're D1 school.
Yeah.
Moving to D2.
Went to the practice squad, got signed to Denver, like middle of the year. So
I thought he got signed to Denver on like a reserve contract at the end of the year.
No, you may be right.
What's his name? Jordan Jackson? Let me look it up.
But
yeah, reserve deal in January. Yeah.
He is with Denver.
Yeah, I think for semi-obvious reasons, I gave him actually an F+ because he was able to stick on the Saints practice squad, so they valued him a little bit.
Wait, whoa. Then one of the other dudes should be,
Nope.
No, it was the Vikings practice squad, never mind.
Yeah.
I lied.
Jordan Jackson now playing for Sean Payton.
Although, to be fair, a reserve deal means that he's basically a practice squad player. That's just the off-season equivalent.
So we'll see. But now, the biggest signing of them.
Undrafted free agent. Wide receiver.
Who? Michael Thomas.
Shaheed. The man, the legend.
He's the GOAT! The GOAT!
That's plus
the dude
for
from
me.
Weber State?
Yes.
He is
this
the best
motherfucker
sample size receiver on the planet.
Bro went to Weber State.
Okay.
Dude went to Mount Carmel in high school.
Man, the Saints know how to draft small school guys.
But like actually,
Jerry Rice.
My favorite thing about this past season was that any way that you try to chart wide receiver play, you know, the guys that you expect show up. Your Justin Jeffersons, your Tyreek Hills, on like normal sample sizes, if you decrease the minimum amount of targets enough to include Shaheed, suddenly, boom, he's right in there, right next to those guys. Genuinely elite, just on a tiny sample.
Yeah. Yeah, the Saints
Yeah,
discovered him a little late into the year. Like, he was on the team for a little while, but they really started to figure out how to use him later in the year.
I love him, although I will fully admit that, small sample, we'll see. But
he's played more of the wide receiver this year, so
he played almost triple the amount of offensive snaps as he did special team snaps. Hey,
he was our returner because he's got some speed. He's got
yes.
Oh god! Right.
I just want to point out the Saints know what they're doing with undrafted free agents. Just this year, 2 guys signed for 35 mil.
I want to put it out there that his first touch was a 44-yard rushing touchdown.
He ran the ball too. Fuck.
Oh yeah, he's a weapon.
Yeah, I mean,
he's the GOAT.
I love him. I absolutely love him.
All right. Falcons.
All right, Falcons. May is not here.
Oh wait, overall grade for the Saints?
B. Although, to be fair, that doesn't include Shaheed because he technically wasn't a draft pick, and that does include Jackson. Not weighted super heavily, but enough to nudge it down,
Well, I gave them an S for Super Bowl.
I gave them an F for fucking off. No, I'm kidding. B plus.
You want to go? You want to go right now?
Dalton, I will fight you. B plus.
I also gave them a B plus in all seriousness, because I did include Shaheed.
No, that does include the Damar, the fucking cool name
DeMarco Jackson.
DeMarco. That does include the A for the DeMarco Jackson, but
okay.
Which Jackson we drafted to?
DeMarco.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, fuck Jordan Jackson. Just kidding. He seems like a fine individual.
Yeah, he seemed like a decent dude. Pretty smart.
Falcons, baby.
Drake London, wide receiver at a USC.
Dude's irrelevant.
Overall.
B.
I kind of hate how the Falcons actually had a decent draft.
A minus, yeah.
I gave him a B. Just because Wilson and Olave went after him, I can't be, with those 2 guys still on the board, I can't be too kind to the pick. Although it seemed like a no-brainer on draft day.
Yeah, I gave him an A because he still put up good numbers, and I mean, his QB play was something.
All right.
Somehow, I'd say probably the worst of the 3. Well, I don't know. There was Zach Wilson.
Garrett Wilson is just on another level, dude.
Yeah.
You know who else is on another level?
Go for it.
Player.
Daniel Jones.
Okay.
That is
not quarterback.
38th
not
overall.
Quarterback. No, shut up. Not quarterback, but receiver Daniel Jones. Kind of one-handed pass, got smoked. Round 2, outside linebacker from Penn State, Arnold
Ebikidi.
Arnold. No, fuck. I can't say that. Arnold. His name is Arnold. Hey, Arnold. Right. His name is Hey Arnold.
Okay. Dalton, take it away.
Okay. Arnold Ebikidi. He was pretty much a pass rusher.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't terrible. Like the Falcons' defense overall kind of makes it hard to grade because they were something. They were something, all right. I gave him a B. I mean, he wasn't bad, wasn't great. Second rounder.
C.
I had him at a B.
C plus.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't great.
You know what?
Hopefully better in the future.
You know, you guys both put B, right?
Yes.
B plus.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm nice. I'm a nice person. Someone help me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, he got more snaps than the guys that started ahead of him, and so at the end of the year, so not a bad pick. That being said, I hate it for the Falcons.
He's from Penn State.
All right. Not from Penn State. Troy Anderson out of Montana State.
What is with all the states?
Oh, we have 50 of them.
Shit. We need a 51st.
Puerto Rico.
I call it Jackpot State.
All right. Troy Anderson, I gave him a B-. I mean, he earned a lot of playing time for them, which that's a good sign. As Dalton said, this defense was something. But he wasn't particularly great individually.
Yeah, I'd give him a B-. So he didn't do that amazing, but I mean, again, Falcons, and it wasn't terrible. Plus, what is this, the third round? So yeah,
This is late second, but yeah.
Late second, pretty much third. I'm fine with him. I give him a B-.
So
Finished the year pretty decent.
I think the Falcons should put him at linebacker, quarterback, and halfback.
Yes.
Just like Montana State did. So
I love it.
I'm gonna give him. What was the highest grade that you guys gave him?
Oh boy.
We gave him B-.
F.
All
No
right.
kidding. I'll give him a B. Hold on.
Let's schmoove. Desmond Ritter, quarterback out of Cincinnati.
F, dude, shit.
I gave him a B because he had to play for the Falcons.
Yeah, I gave him a B+ because I liked him a lot coming out. And he wasn't great for the Falcons, but he wasn't bad either. They clearly seem to be moving on with him as their starter, at least for next year. So we'll see. But for the time being, you know, he got some playing time. He wasn't the worst, and it was a pretty good value where they picked him.
All right, definitely. I hate how that the Falcons have had two pretty decent off seasons in a row. They've got to be stopped.
Well, they could always screw up the draft.
Let's go.
All right.
Third
Speaking of screwing up
rounder,
the draft,
D'Angelo Malone.
kidding. I don't have strong opinions on him.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
gave him
know
a
who
B-.
he is.
I mean,
Who is this person?
he pretty much played defense and special teams, mostly special
Spe-
teams.
Yeah,
Hold up.
I gave him a
Hold
C because I don't credit him a ton with special teams stuff. And, you know, he played a little bit. Wasn't great. Wasn't
Yeah, I mean,
the worst
he
player on the
rotated
field.
You know what? I'll be nice. I'll give him a C because he played the same amount of special team snaps as he did defensive snaps.
I'm still nicer than you.
Alright, he's an A.
Bitch. All right. All the way down to round 5. Tyler Algier, running back out of BYU. I gave him an A.
Yep, I gave him an A-. Yeah.
He was the second best rookie running back and the best rookie running back to play a full season, in my opinion. Although-
Hold up.
I do like Pacheco.
I'm
I'm holding out.
1,000-yard rusher.
Brees Hall.
Didn't play for that great of an O-line, yet still average 5 yards.
I had Brees Hall as my number 1, yeah.
Alright, and then you have Tyler. Where is Kenneth Walker?
Probably 3rd.
And then
I do really like Pacheco, though.
What about Tyrion David Price?
Number 1.
F.
Dude, he was drafted this year, right?
But Algier, he was underrated because he played for the Falcons and he also didn't get started until later in the year. But he was genuinely like really good. Like Kenneth Walker was, keep talking about it, but he and Saquon had like identical seasons where if I'm not high on Saquon, I can't be super high on Kenneth Walker. Right?
Yeah. Almost
I'm a
5
little
yards
high
per
on
carry.
Kenneth. I think I'd probably put him at either number 1 or number 2 out of this year.
So
Well, for me, he got volume. He had the ability to make a big play here or there, but just like on a typical carry, he doesn't really provide anything that a bang on average running back wouldn't.
So Tyler had 210 rushes, 1,035 yards, 3 touchdowns, almost 5 yards per carry. Shit.
Yeah. He was pretty good.
That's fucking good. All right, bet.
Went under the radar, but
I'll give him an A. I'll give him an A.
With these next two.
Justin Schaefer. I'm scared.
That's
of that laugh.
evil sound. Round
Justin
6.
Schaefer. How did this dude play 5 seasons? He had a redshirt a year, right?
COVID.
Oh my fucking god.
Everyone. No, that's a thing. That's part of why this past draft was so stacked, or so deep, really. Was everyone automatically got an extra year of eligibility for the COVID season,
including if they were like a freshman?
Anyone who was in school at the time. So this past year, you had a lot of people that would have graduated, but instead, like a lot of mid to late round guys that played that 5th year to try to boost their draft stock.
Got it.
He's one of those guys. We've had a few of them so far, but haven't really pointed them out, I think.
So Garrett Wilson did or didn't?
No, if you're a top of the draft guy, you're not going to stay necessarily. I mean, you could for NIL money, now that that's a thing, but your draft stock can only go down after a certain point. But for a guy here who's a 6th rounder, may as well stay and play another year, especially if you're on a championship team.
True. I want to hear your grades first.
I gave him an F. Plus because he got cut but stuck around on the Falcons practice squad.
Oh, F.
But,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I gave him a D since he was on the practice squad, but is still technically with the team.
F. Got cut.
And his Georgia teammate, tight end John Fitzpatrick with a capital P.
A, if he's just as good as... Oh, fuck, Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's gonna be...
He was hurt all year, so I didn't grade him.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's good as Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Although his last name is funny. It's one word, but the P is capital. Like Fitzpatrick.
That's like McDonald, like with the MC and the D, but it's like Fitzpat. That's actually interesting. We give him an A.
All right. Overall, I gave the Falcons a B+, which unfortunately puts them as my best draft class in the division.
I gave them a 2 out of 8.3.
Why is that so specific? Hold up.
Think about the numbers, Alex. It's the Falcons.
2 point. Ah!
There we go.
There we go. That's a good joke. The B.
Oh, I gave them a B in reality, which sets them at the 2nd best draft.
Who do you have as your best draft? The Saints?
Saints.
Yeah. It goes Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Bucks.
See, I have Falcons, Saints, Panthers, Bucks, but I also had the Falcons and Saints as like really close.
Jack's just a hater, so.
I just really like Tyler Algier. I'm sorry.
Tyler Algier broke the.
It's a fatal flaw of mine, but I will hammer the table for him until he gets the respect he deserves.
While he plays for the Falcons, he'll never receive respect from me.
That's true, and that's valid. I mean, there are people of how they're just refusing to use him.
I couldn't hear what you said. You cut out.
Yeah.
Damn. People are already talking about Kyle Pitts getting traded because of how they refuse to use him, which is so funny to me. It's not going to happen, but...
Oh, no, top 5 pick? No chance.
Like, Falcon's going to Falcon.
Yeah. He also kind of played like shit when they did play play him. So you love to see it.
Well, they just used him completely wrong, which is tough. All right. Speaking of tough, any last thoughts?
I
Dalton?
believe
Or
Nicole
Alex?
Hardman signed with
The
the Jets.
Saints are going to the Super Bowl.
Niners are. Niners. Please save my sanity. I'm
sorry, but with Brock Purdy as starting QB.
You're both wrong.
I forgot. Yeah, we all root for NFC teams.
It's gonna be the Steelers. They're gonna represent the NFC because everyone just felt bad. Because the AFC was just too good.
Dude, Mike Tomlin has some voodoo magic, I swear to God.
It's called being a really good head coach.
No, because they were shit the first half of the year.
That's called having Matt Canada as your OC.
Yeah, the
Matt
roster
Canada
was
was
also
still the
not
OC.
great this year. Yes. But, I mean, you can also talk to literally any player, and they'll all tell you that, like, Mike Tomlin is the reason that team wins games. Like, they all love playing for him.
You know who I'd want to play for?
I don't want to play on offense for Kyle Shanahan. Guys I'd want to play for on any aspect of the team include your Andy Reeds, your Mike Tomlins. Actually, Dable, it seems like, is really well liked by just the roster in general.
Shanny?
I haven't heard anything about Shanahan as just like a head coach. He's obviously an offensive genius.
I know, that's why I'd want to play for him, is because he's good at fucking offense.
The 49ers are also kind of shit. They don't have a good-looking QB like the Patriots do.
We had JG! We had JG for five fucking years! Where was this?
I mean,
Mac Jones is more handsome. Sorry.
yeah,
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. By the way,
No.
Dalton,
yeah.
No.
LSU women's basketball winning the championship.
Oh,
No!
absolutely.
UConn women's!
Yeah,
No, stop.
I do have UConn women's winning, hopefully. Even though I think it's crazy that they're this good without Paige.
Oh, bro,
I
the
did not
team's
make
stacked.
UConn's bracket, but I would say LSU would win.
Bro,
This UConn
that's
team with literally the best player in women's college basketball would be unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Hopefully
She'll be back next year, hopefully.
Hopefully she doesn't get injured for the second year in a row.
And the good thing about women's basketball is she'll actually stick around an extra year probably. With like the eligibility that she still has from not playing this year. Because she makes more in NIL money than she'd make playing professionally.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But for, I think, the third year in a row, entering the Sweet 16, my bracket's in the 99th percentile. Last year it stayed that way until the Final Four. Because my one fatal flaw is I pick UConn to win.
But UConn made it to the finals, though.
Last year?
Yeah. They were playing South Carolina, I
Yeah,
think,
that is.
in the final.
Wait, I might have the last 2 years mixed up.
You might, because they were in, because Paige was playing in the championship game.
Either way, my bracket was very good.
I don't do
At the same
brackets
time
because
last
I
year
don't
and fell
want-
apart about the same time.
Yeah, you got made it to the final last year, for the championship.
I know that they didn't win it, which is what
They
ended up
did.
killing my bracket.
They lost to South Carolina.
Yeah.
Because the South Carolina had the best big man
South
in
Carolina,
college. Because they had the best big man in college sports. Or big woman in college sports. Whatever you want to call it. They had the power forward or center or whatever.
Yeah, they did end up beating Stanford.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that game nearly killed me.
Was screaming in the basement.
Yeah. Yep, me too. Just not in your basement.
Well, you could scream in my basement if you want. You know where I live.
I'm okay.
Okay. I would like to close out this podcast with Egbert.
Egbert.
Egbert. Yep. All right. Any closing thoughts? Final thoughts? If you say the Niners suck, I will come to your house.
Oh,
Dalton,
Mac Jones
I'm talking
really
about
is
you.
the hottest
Mac
QB in
Jones,
the
Mac
league.
Jones, Mac Jones, Mac Jones,
Dalton,
Mac
you
Jones,
can't,
Mac Jones.
you can't.
wishes
Jimmy,
that was gonna-
So
Problem is, Jimmy G is just kind of.
we've been over this,
What can you say?
that Jimmy Garoppolo made Tom Brady. That Tom Brady is nothing without Jimmy G.
Yeah.
The problem is Jimmy G is nothing without Mac Jones.
Oh yes.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
If there's no Mac Jones in the league, Jimmy G just doesn't have it.
No.
Yeah.
Jimmy G is the greatest quarterback of all time. His handsomeness is no.
He was the greatest quarterback of all time until a few years ago.
I'll pelt you with this thing.
And now he's getting beaten out by a 7th round pick.
What? Who? Oh. He got injured!
Mac
He didn't get beat out! He didn't get beat out! He got injured! He got injured!
Anyway,
Who's injured?
speaking of injured, final
Jimmy, come back! Come back, Jimmy. I'll
final
trade
thoughts.
for you. I'll trade everyone for you. Final thoughts. Fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Hell yeah.
Fans of them.
Jack? You guys